Hi, what's up? My name is Yen St. J with All Things Guitar 101 here. I'd really like to talk about picking today and the different ways that I hold a pick. And you can apply these to how you pick as well. What I have here is basically I have a really small pick that I play with. And basically, I hold it in a couple different ways, depending on what I'm going to do. So, the first thing I do is if I'm gonna be doing like strumming stuff, like if I'm gonna be doing strumming stuff, I hold it like this, like with two fingers. So I have like my thumb here, and my pick just lies right, just like that, right? And that it allows me to like have a good grip on it, so I can do that type of technique, which is really good. The other way that I'll hold a pick is what I like to call it's like a shred stance kind of basically. Basically, you hold your thumb up. Turn my guitar down here. I'll hold the guitar like the pick sideways, right? And I'll put my thumb. It's just like my thumb's straight up, and it's just like straight up, pick to the side, and then I'll just kind of like hold my fingers out like this, and it's kind of looks like that. And I'll just use the edge of the tip here, and what I'll do is I'll actually move like that when I'm picking, like really fast, and I'll just kind of like a slight shake of the wrist, not a whole lot of wrist movement, very just a lot of this. And what that's really good for is you can really, when you're doing like lead stuff, you can really, and it just allows you to just really shred across the fingerboard. So that's another way that I hold the pick. Uh, and there's also a variation of this as well. And what that is I'll hold it like this, right, in the metal stance. And when I'm doing stuff like very technical, like metalcore breakdown stuff, where it's just like dun 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 stuff like that. What I find is that I really need to have a good grip on like my right hand, because it's all right hand technique. And so a trick that I found that helps me out when I'm doing that is I'll put my pinky here right underneath the pickup, and I'll hold it there for leverage, and then I'll angle. So I have my my palm here, like level with my bridge, just ahead of it. I'll slightly turn it, and then I'll tuck it in, and I'll hold on to my pinky here. And that allows me to like. So I'll either hold on to the pick guard here, or I can also hang on to the E string here. And that allows me to really have like, because you have to have such precision, and like it has to be so precise and tight. And if I'm just holding on to the pick like this and trying to go, I can do it, but I find that it's easy for me to like, if I'm moving around and stuff, like my wrist will move. If I'm on stage, I mean, if you're just sitting here like with your palm here, yeah, it you can hold it and it's nice. But in a live situation, that doesn't happen. Your arms are moving, and what happens when you move your body? Your wrist, it's hard to stay planted. So that's why I've come up. I was like, I need to have leverage, so I'll hold my pinky there. So hopefully that may help somebody out. Also, another thing that really helps out with is when you're doing string skipping stuff. I found that when you're doing string skipping, if you plant your finger here as well, you can also dig in between the. That type of stuff also helps to plant your pinky there. So yeah, so like I said, I switch between both. depending on what I'm doing. And if you're holding the pick in this metal grip here, I find it's really hard to like strum, you know, because it's like, I don't know, it's just I lose. It's easy for me to drop the pick if I'm doing that. If I'm doing weird like, because I don't have like a strong grip on it like if you would have this. That maybe it's just me. I'm notorious for dropping picks if I don't hold on to it right, but so that's why I always like to do it here. And then I'll just switch, and then be like, two fingers, switch. So yeah. So hopefully that might help some of you guys out in learning how to hold the pick a couple different ways. So that's usually my recommendation. Now there's other people that hold them different ways, but maybe that might help you guys out. So thank you for watching All Things Guitar 101. My name is Jens St. J. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure to add them below. And I'll be happy to answer your questions as you guys have. Take care.